Hello everybody, today I'm going to be telling you some medical tips, some first aid tips that I read in my mom's medical book. So first of all, we're going to start with external bleeding. So for external bleeding, say if it's on your arm, like right here, and it's just like bleeding a whole lot, you apply a bunch of pressure so that way the blood doesn't come out, and if you lose too much blood then you could die, but since there's pressure, the blood won't come out. And you must get medical help immediately so that way they could fix that. And then for, say there's something lodged up in your nose, do not blow violently because then something bad might happen. But if something does bad happen, well, then you're going to have to get medical help. But you have to blow it very gently, and you must get medical help. Because if it doesn't work, if you don't blow it gently, well, you have to get medical help. But if it does work, then you're fine. And then for your ear, if there's something in your ear or a lot of earwax, you get olive oil, baby oil, or something else that can help you. You put it in you heat it up, make sure it's warm olive oil or baby oil, and you put it in your ear, and then you tilt your head to the right or your left. It depends on which ear has more earwax or something in it. And then you just stay there for like 10 minutes, and then it'll probably come out. If it won't, then you get medical help. And then for spider or snake bite, say if it's on your leg, because that's where most bites usually end up at, you say if it's here, and you get bit by a snake or a spider, you have to get a friend to help you. For example, say if there's somebody here, and they have to suck out the venom or the poison out of my leg or arm, and then once you do that, you spit it out and make sure not to swallow it, or else it'll end up in your friend's, or maybe you, because your friend might have got bit by a spider or snake. You spit it out, and then you should apply cold water, and then just rest your leg or whatever you got bit on. And you might have some rashes, so that's why you apply cold water. And then for a fracture, you say if there is like the bone is like this, like it just comes out of your arm, you do not push it down because something will happen that I'm not sure about, but just don't do that. And if it's bleeding, do not apply any fiber to it, and get professional medical help immediately. And then for our CPR, you see SpongeBob right here. He's not going too well, and needs CPR. So you kneel beside your victim, and then you put your hand on top of the other, and then you put it on both of your hands on their chest, and you give them 4 sharp blows. And after you do that, you you put your mouth on their mouth to make a tight seal. But before you do that, you take a deep breath, and then you put your mouth on theirs to make a tight seal, and then you blow like this, for example, like that. And then you put your hand on top of the other, and then you do that. And then for your pulses, right here. Oh, right, I forgot to mention that you have to pinch their nostril for a child. And then you take a deep breath and blow, and then you give them 4 sharp blows. And now, we're moving on to our pulses. So, 2 of the most known pulses is the carotid pulse and the radial pulse. And the radial pulse is located either on your right or your left wrist, and maybe in your thumb. And if you're trying to check somebody's pulse rate, do not do not put your thumb on their pulse because you'll confuse your victim's pulse with yours. Because there is a pulse in your thumb. And your carotid pulse is located on your neck, right here. It's deep in your neck. So those are the two most known, and the femoral pulse is located on your groin. So yeah, that's all for the medical, first aid tips. So yeah, I hope you learned some first aid tips, and yeah, so goodbye, everybody.